to get back out there, and it was a good feeling to kind of play football again after a long time.
Well, it's been a long process. Talk about what you've been doing the last 6-7 months to get ready for this opportunity. I know you've been in California a lot. Can you walk us through what you've been doing out there and getting ready for the draft?
Yeah, so once the season was canceled, I went to class for a few weeks, and then I went out to California like late August. So I was there until December in San Diego, where I was kind of living at, and I was working with Joe Staley, the Pro Bowler for the 49ers forever. Wasn't really looking at combine specifics, anything like that. It was just really just getting my technique sound and growing. I'll be the first to say that my technique's not where it needs to be, and just working with him in the run game and pass pro stuff, and then just working out in general. And then once January hit, when I went back to California after Christmas, I moved up to Irvine, which is south side of LA, and that's where I started getting into the combine specifics, the drills, the jumping, the bench, everything like that, but still also working on technique because the Senior Bowl was late January. So just kind of hitting all the categories, and after the Senior Bowl was over, that's when I just dove into the combine specific stuff.
How'd it go today?
It went well. It's kind of a nerve-wracking day, and I'm sure everybody could agree with that. It's kind of awkward doing all these drills. It's dead quiet. The only person talking is the one putting the drills on, and it's just dead quiet with all eyes on you. So a little nerve-wracking, but it was just a fun experience. I'm getting back out here with guys that I played with: Jalen James, Trevor Allen, Jackson Scott Brown, and then obviously Ellerson was here as well. So just good to kind of get around those guys again and be in the dome one last time.
Scott, go for it.
Yeah, Spencer, what was this process like for you? I mean, going to the Senior Bowl, just being, you kind of shooting up the draft charts. What's this been like for you the last, couple months, especially after going to Mobile?
Yeah, I mean, it's a super, super great opportunity to go to Mobile, to be in the presence of Joe Staley, to having a great agency of Rep 1 supporting me and doing everything right that will put me in this position to be successful. So I'm just really grateful to be in this opportunity and be around the group of guys, and then go compete at a higher level I've thought about for a really, really long time, and my dreams are coming true and unfolding for me. So it's very humbling, but I'm very grateful for what's happening right now.
So we lost our lights, but the video is fine, so we're going to keep going. Cole, you want to go for it?
Yeah. Hey, Spencer, is there a common theme at all? I'm just curious about the feedback you've gotten from scouts and other NFL type personnel as you work toward getting completely prepared for this draft.
Yeah, the feedback has been great. Everybody has good things to say, but with that, it's things I got to work on. I'm aware of those things, and I'm just out here getting in front of these coaches and just learning the technique and doing it the way they want it to be done. It doesn't really matter what I think; it's what they think. So anything I do or anything they want me to do, that's what I got to do. And it was just really awesome to see all these coaches here and just incorporate things that they want to see me grow on, and just being in there and then motivating me is a really awesome experience.
Andrew?
Hey Spencer, appreciate your time today. So I was just wondering, have you done any training in regards to potential switch to left tackle when you transition to the next level, and in terms of what that would be like, what kind of is the difference between training whether you're right tackle or left tackle, if that's been the case? Yeah,
it's been brought up in numerous conversations. It's brought up today. It's been brought up in all the interviews I've been a part of. I just played right tackle. I played the right side in high school, so it was just natural for me. And then Cal Twait, the All-American, was older than me when I got here, so he played left tackle, and he graduated. The younger guy just played left tackle, so it was more of a comfort thing for me and those guys. I've had reps at left tackle. That's what I've told them, and that's just something I need to put in my bank because the best ability is availability. So being swing tackle or being able to do both is a really good trait to have. I wouldn't say I could just like flip over and do it today. It's going to take time, just like it took me time to transition from tight end to tackle. I mean, I have all the tricks of the trade figured out, have right tackle figured out now, so just got to flip everything and get left tackle down and just be comfortable and efficient in both.
And then, have the Chicago Bears shown any interest in you in the pre-draft process at all?
I guess you got to define interest. I mean, they were there today, and I've had meetings with them, but there was also a lot of other teams here, so I can't really talk on that, I guess.
All right, appreciate it.
Nick, you want to go for it?
Hey, Spencer, you talked about Ellerson and how he was building today. How was it just every day, kind of, for the last few years, going up against him in practice, just iron sharpening iron, as a tackle edge rusher battle, pretty much? How did you two really feed off each other and help each other?
Yeah, I think Ellerson and I have a unique story. I think if you flash back to 2016, him and I walk in the door day one, I mean, your bets weren't on us to be in the position where we are today. We were both skinny, undersized, came from smaller schools, we were under-recruited, so he and I pretty much have the same story in that sense. I always came in and worked hard, bought on the program, didn't care what was said about us in our past, we want to look towards the future, and every day just waking up and getting after it. And then now, going into fall camp and practices like that, I mean, the best guy I saw every year was Ellerson. I saw him every single day. So for sure, when he said iron sharpens iron, we had some good battles. We like to go out and practice, and I'm sure when he gets on here, he'll tell you that he got used to being held once practice was going on. I mean, I think after fall camp, the inside of his jersey was ripped up pretty good, but it's about the only way you can block the guy, so I had to get by.
And have you had any contact or met with the Steelers at all?
I guess you got to define contact. I mean, they're here today. I have meetings set up with them. I imagine I'll have a lot more meetings with many more teams in the future. I can't say interest or they're interested in me. I can't really define that for you.
Thanks, Spencer.
Last one, Matthias.
Good afternoon, Spencer. Matheus from Lima, Brazil. Congratulations for going for the NFL draft. A lot of scouts say that you have like a really good football IQ, and this is for an offensive line that have to understand a bunch of stuff in the NFL is really important. How do you see yourself on the next level, like with that, your background, and how do you think that is going to be your transition for the NFL?
I think people that put me in this position did a good job with that. Coach Sim was my first online coach. He kind of gave me the base knowledge of schematics. And then once he left, Coach Clanton came in. I worked with him the last 2-3 years, and he just kind of helped me with the broad picture of things. How defense, everybody fits like a puzzle. So something's out of place, so something's probably coming from that way, or just kind of getting the broad spectrum of everything. He just kind of opened my eyes up to that. And then spending time with Joe Staley in California, he just really blew the door wide open on things. He just really broke it down. We had a ton of time together. Went to his house 2-3 days out of the week. We just talked schematics and fronts and blitzes and all these other things. And he just kind of really advanced my game to a whole nother level. I'm super grateful for that, and Rep 1, my agency, putting that on, because it was an awesome connection. I think it helps me a lot going to the next level in these meetings that I've had. Then getting into a physical meeting room into my rookie year. Just this transition of this last year, I've grown so much. I think I'm ahead of the curve, or I put myself in a good position to be successful and not be blown away by the schematics of the NFL game. And I kind of have my foot in the door and then accepting more ideas. So I'm anxious to get in those meeting rooms and advance my game even more. And I'm just thankful for everybody in my past that really helped me get better at my game each and every day.